Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a product from Google called Colab, which is very similar to Jupyter Notebooks, and I think is a great tool that you can use as an instructional designer, a technical educator, or a data scientist. So stay tuned. Google Colab is a product that allows you to combine text and code in one document so you can run your analysis right inside of your document. First, you'll need a Google account, but once you have that, navigate over to Google Colab. And when you see this first page, you'll see Welcome to Colaboratory, which is the name of it. You'll have a table of contents, which has a few options here, so you can learn about a few different things. And then you'll see this welcome page. Here they talk a little bit about what this product offers, and it allows you to write Python in your browser, and it allows easy sharing. So what this allows you to do is create code, share it with friends, and then work on projects together. You can also connect this to your GitHub account so that everything can stay up to date and controlled using the version control that GitHub offers. So let's just take a look quickly at the Get Started section here. The document you are reading is not a static web page, but an interactive environment called a Colab notebook that allows you to write and execute code. So what you're seeing below here is a variable, seconds in a day, and that is 24 hours in a day times 60 times 60. So that gives you the number of seconds in a day. And then by calling that variable, you get the answer of 86,400. So we can manipulate this, but we can also run it. And so if you wanted to, now this is not accurate, but you could change these and then run that to get a different answer. So let's put it back to 60 like it should be, and then we'll run it again and see that we get the correct answer. So these are actually live programming cells that you can use to learn and work with Python. So one of the great things about this, though, is that you can also combine these programming cells with text. So you can offer an explanation of what you're doing, then you can do that, and then you can see, for example, the visualization or the output or the table or whatever it is that you end up creating. And of course, this is wonderful for data science problems. And you can see here there's a little sample visualization that they create. There's a section here on machine learning where you can import an image data set, train an image classifier on it, and evaluate the model. And so they give you a few examples on how to work with TensorFlow, neural networks, etc. So if you haven't seen this before, if you're not familiar with it, as an instructional designer working on technical topics, I have used this for my own work. But this may be very important or helpful for you. And if you're really just interested in learning Python on your own, this is a great tool for giving you access to the tools you need to get started. One thing we can do here is take a look at a brand new notebook. So if you go to File, New, it's really just a blank slate at this point. But what I'd like to do is point out that you have the option to create code or text blocks. And currently, the first thing that we have here is a code block, but we can create a text block. And then if you grab this arrow over here, just click that, you can move it up to the top. Now, if you haven't seen it before, I have a video on what's called Markdown. And here we can use Markdown to generate some text. So we'll do a top level header and then leave that with a little bit of descriptive text. And then you get a preview in this window to the right. And then if you go down and click out of that cell, you end up with your rendered text. And here we can just create a variable name equals 2. And then let's create a variable A equals 3, variable B equals 4, variable C equals 5. And then we can run that and see that we have the variable name value that pops up as 2. And there's nothing really special going on here other than we've created a few variables and we've called one. So we have some actual Python code running here. If we wanted to change this to variable name is equal to the sum of these other 3 variables, we can do that. And just see that that changes. And then we can call that and see what we get. So now we should have the variable name equal to the sum of our 3 variables. So it's not 2 anymore. So here we have some text, we have some code. You can obviously make that more complex, But what's really great about this is that you can combine the two. And as a student, as a learner, someone who needs to create a report, these are all great tools to use. So make sure you add this to your toolkit as a learner and as an educator. This is a fantastic tool for learning about Python, and it allows you to work with it right in your browser, so it's very easy. And you can do very simple things with it, but you can also go ahead and do more complex things like machine learning model development. So stay tuned for more content on this channel. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, and have a great week.